All right. So it's only like 2 miles of this.
I need a machete out here. This is not a route.
The 9-to-5 grind only gives us the weekend to really live.
But how much can you do in just 64 hours?
I'm Mike.
And I'm Jason.
During the week, I work as a CEO of a tech startup, and Jason works as a mountain guide and performance coach.
With full-time jobs and families, our weekdays are slammed, but our weekends are for crushing adventure.
The concept is simple. We have just 64 hours from 5 p.m. on Friday to 9 a.m. on Monday to go as far, as fast, and as hard as we can, with one goal.
To beat Monday.
This time on Beat Monday, Mike and Jason are headed to Vermont to take on a version of the Green Mountain Gravel Growler, a 255-mile ride with over 20 brewery stops. Mike and Jason plan to ride a 160-mile section that they can finish in just a weekend. And they aren't going on the ride alone. They're linking up with former NFL linebacker Dhani Jones for some classic gravel riding.
Did some of the gnarliest riding I've ever done on a gravel bike.
This go-around, the boys are in it not just to beat the clock, but to find the best food and beers Vermont has to offer. The adventure starts now.
Why are we doing this after we had wings?
All right, so bikes are loaded. We're heading up to Vermont this weekend to take on 160-mile gravel ride through some of the most classic Vermont gravel roads. This route is iconic in the sense that it links up some of the best breweries in Vermont. So it's going to be a combination of really hard gravel riding, some beer drinking. Got the Big Orange here ready to take on the 3-hour drive to Burlington. But first I got to go pick up the big man himself, Jason Hinton. So let's head up. Jason was here on vacation with his family this week, so I was able to just drive and pick him up. No air travel for either of us on this Beat Monday mission, which is always a bonus. I'm so gonna go pick up Jason at Dunkin' Donuts before he eats too many munchkins, because we're gonna need him to be in tip-top shape for this weekend. Truth is, Jason's actually not at Dunkin' Donuts. He walked over to the McDonald's and has put down probably 400 Big Macs at this stage.
Time to Beat Monday.
We just got into the hotel right across from beautiful Lake Champlain. Dhani doesn't fly in until around midnight tonight, so we are going to, get geared up, get the bikes sorted.
Ventum Bikes actually hooked us up with these trusty steeds, so we didn't have to travel with them across the country. And at first glance, they look amazing, and they seem to be quite light. So these are really top-of-the-line gravel bikes, and I'm incredibly excited to see how they perform on the gravel roads of Vermont.
Decided to get on my bike, go for a little ride. Might be a little challenging, but I don't know. I think I can keep up with Mike and Jason. See if I can make it to Monday. See y'all in the morning. I'm going to bed. Ooh, it's chilly in here.
So it's 6:30 in the morning. We just woke up, got some coffee, gonna get some breakfast down, doing the final tinkering with our bikes.
When it comes down to cycling, especially on gravel, it's a really interesting medium, and that can be concerning. Sometimes it goes really well and it's really fast. Other times, it can go really slow and be really tough at times, almost closer to mountain biking. So there's a lot in front of us today, and only time will tell to see how far we get and what the pace is like.
With cycling in particular, you can typically go faster when you have more people. So I think we can kind of work together as a team this weekend to cover more distance in a more efficient way. I think these Beat Monday adventures are more fun when we get to bring fellow adventurers. And so I'm really excited to have Dhani along for the weekend. There he is.
Isn't it nice and early?
What's up, man?
Morning.
Good to meet you. I'm Mike. How's it going?
Dhani, what's up?
Hey, Dhani. Jason, how are you doing?
What's up, man? How are you?
Great to meet you.
Oh, man, you got the same bike.
Same bike.
Nice.
Matchy.
I know.
Look at these sharp outside kits, huh?
Yeah.
I had to.
We didn't get one of those.
That's all right. You can order one online at outside.com.
Exactly.
I played in the National Football League for 11 years. I played on the Giants for 4. Playing in Philadelphia, we went to the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, we lost. I've always loved bikes. When I was growing up, I had a old school Mongoose. The BMX world was pretty cool, but then there was this road world as well. And so I bought my first Trek 8000 when I think maybe I was 16 with some of my lifeguard money. And I took that bike to college and I would ride it everywhere. I was known as the kid on campus that had the orange vest and the white and blue bike. So I got all my bike hooked up, nice Vensem GS1 frame, fully carbon, SRAM red. Ready to rock, baby. This thing is beautiful. Predictions for the weekend? Well, obviously you can see the order. First, second, third.
I'm okay with that.
Oh my God, I'm gonna make these boys hurt so bad. I can't wait.
Early.
I'm gonna crush pints. I'm gonna crush you.
All right,
I'm gonna crush pints. I'm gonna crush miles. I'm gonna crush you.
Those are fighting words. Let's do it.
not bad.
144 laps around this parking lot.
How fast can you go? How fast?
10K.
Let's keep going. This is our warm-up lap.
The Green Mountain Gravel Growler is an extraordinary loop set against the lush green mountains of Vermont. Here, riders can fill their days with routes that weave past storybook farms, dirt roads, rugged woodland paths, and over the iconic Lincoln Gap. The guys will begin their trip in Burlington, Vermont, and plan to ride the first 80 miles and 7,000 feet of vertical gain to reach their destination of Waitsfield. Normally, they'd be saving the beers for the end of the day. But when the mission takes place around some of the best breweries in the world, there is only one place to start.
We got 3 different breakfast beers for you today.
Breakfast beers.
Starting off on your left, we got the Pillar of Truth. It's a rice lager with Vermont malt and flaked wheat.
So we're about to ride 160 miles. Like, do you think this is a good way to start the?
I think this is a perfect way to start. You actually might want the extra heavy calories, the 10%ers.
Which one's that? That's.
All right, I'm gonna make you guys hurt today. Let's go.
Ready, boys? Cue the music. Let's go. Let's hit it. All right, myself, Dhani, and Mike have been on the go for 1 hour. Lots of pavement so far getting out of Burlington, but we finally hit what we came here to ride, a little bit of gravel. So now we're back on the dirty stuff.
Yeah, so we just got our first taste of single track on the route today, and it was honestly really fun. Kind of undulating by the riverside in this like really beautiful green fern forest, and it was great. We were just saying like, wish there were 80 miles of that, because that was pretty rad.
We're 40 miles down, which means we're halfway through the mileage. But according to my watch, we haven't even climbed 2,000 feet. So somewhere in the next 40 miles, we need to somehow accumulate about 5,000 feet of climbing. I don't know when it's gonna come, but I'm not looking forward to it. But Dhani and Mike are doing great, and we're having a good time. Oh, it's amazing. Behind Dhani Jones right now, former NFL linebacker. I feel no wind. I'm in a completely wind-free vacuum. I'm not even pedaling. Oh, Mike, have you been back here?
No, I can't wait.
Get back here, dude. It's like amazing.
We've got a chance to see some beautiful barns, some nice cornfields, some rolling green mountains. What's really good is we're about, 30 minutes away from the next brewery.
Finally made it to the Capitol. I'm looking for Bernie Sanders. I want to know what he's talking about. That's a bad Bernie Sanders impression.
It's time for lunch, and it's time to eat some food.
Beer o'clock. Montpellier, Vermont. And we're gonna have La Brasserie de Boulangerie
And some wings. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Oh, this smells so good.
Now you gotta put some blue cheese in one pocket, ranch in the other, and then the wings right in the middle.
That's good.
So I will just go on record and say it's a horrible idea for us to be sitting in the blazing sun in downtown Montpelier, drinking beer and eating wings when we have done very little climbing. We are all gonna be in the pain cave in about three hours.
How many feet of climbing?
We have 5,000 left.
5,000. We don't have to do that much.
That's right, we only have 5,000.
No, it's not a lot.
It's nothing at
What
all.
are you talking about?
I couldn't
You
agree
got
more.
half the distance to do twice as much climbing. It's not that much.
That's exactly right.
Those wings are so good. Dangerous, dangerous.
I don't know what they're talking about. We should be just fine.
Feels like nap time, but there's no time for napping. Back on the road, 4 more miles.
Oh, that beer was not a good idea.
As the guys leave town, it doesn't take very long before they face their first real test of climbing.
Are we going up a hill now?
Yep, up a steep one. This is probably 16.
My stomach's not settled from the wings
Are we going
yet.
up Cherry?
Nope.
Thank God.
I just ate the wings 5 minutes ago.
I've been telling these guys all day it's a bad idea to have the lunch stop in Montpelier. And so now, after beers, chicken wings, salami sandwiches,
Blue cheese.
chips, blue cheese, ranch dressing, we're climbing. And they're complaining. And I don't really care. On we go.
Why are we doing this after we had wings?
Steve. Yeah, dude.
Come on. Come on. Dude.
Nice.
How's your buble?
Good. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. Okay. No, just kidding. We're just You want a drink?
Oh boy. All right. Lunch is done. First climb's done. Lots of climbing left. Turns out we got to get to that last brewery before 7 o'clock, which is in like 4 hours. It's doable. It's gonna be tight, but we actually might have to pedal a little harder than we've been pedaling to get there before they shut down on this beautiful Saturday night.
Bernie! Where is Bernie? They come all the way to Vermont and not get to see Bernie?
1,000 feet on the left, there's single track.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Dhani left.
Right here?
Is it really this?
Wait,
For real?
are you serious right now? You're not serious. This is not the route. Are you serious right now?
You got this.
This is not the route.
Nice work, Dhani.
I thought we were doing gravel riding, not pine needle riding. Oh. Oh. Come on. This is the route.
Dhani, it's gonna be great, I promise.
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
I've learned not to believe y'all any longer. Why do y'all think this is so funny?
Because this is gravel riding.
This is not gravel riding.
It is, it's adventure, dude.
Man, this is a hike in the woods with a bike on your shoulder.
This is it, man. This is real gravel riding.
Ow!
52 miles into the day. Now you gotta hike a mountain. Good thing these bikes are light, huh?
I don't see any gravel. I haven't met Bernie Sanders yet either.
You find
I don't see a gravel road.
Oh, dude, I'm in Narnia, dude. As you can tell by my GoPro lens, it is humid. We're in the woods, pretty sure we're on the right track, but we're going up, all hike a bike. This is gravel riding. Yeah, we're actually kind of been on a little bit of a debate with Dhani about what the definition of gravel riding is, and you know, Mike and I are more along the same lines here, where it's more of a state of mind. You're really blurring the lines. Oh God, trust riding, trust riding, trust riding. Oh my God. Dhani,
Oh boy.
for some odd reason, he thinks you're actually supposed to like gravel bike on gravel. It's weird.
This grass is deeper than my pool.
Honestly, like that last section was my favorite section of gravel that we've hit all day today. So
It's not gravel.
Buffed out G.
it was, the truth is, obviously, it was not gravel, right? It was a little bit of hike a bike, but it was adventurous, right? You know, I mean, this is what it's all about. It's getting out there, you know, navigating and finding our way to the actual trail was quite enjoyable. So let's go get on some actual gravel, hammer out these last 30 miles, and go to Lawson's and have a couple beers.
Finally, after a trip to Narnia and a few chicken wings later, the guys are back on pace. And with the last brewery of the day closing soon, the guys crank out the final miles.
We are almost to the end of day one, Lawson's Brewery, where we're each gonna have our own sip of sunshine right from the tap. Oh, I can taste it.
It's been a great day. We had a lot of trails, a lot of gravel, some great single track. It's exceptional. I'm looking forward to getting some rest and hitting the trails again with Dhani and Mike.
Cheers, guys.
Great job.
My head's gone.
That was a good day.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it again tomorrow, eh?
Yeah.
Delicious.
All right, good morning. Just woke up here in Waitsfield, Vermont. Body's feeling fresh. We're gonna have a nice little breakfast spread before taking on the Lincoln Gap. That's what's for real breakfast this morning. The steepest paved mile in the United States. We've got, 24% average grade over a mile. This will be my third time on Lincoln Gap. First time I was unsuccessful at climbing it. Second time I made it. See what happens today. All right, so we're gonna go wake up Dhani. He's sleeping in a little bit, so you can't do that on a Deep Monday shoot.
Good morning. There he is, dude. Good morning, sunshine.
What do you want, man?
Look at that, dude. Look at that service. How do you sleep, dude?
What's wrong with you all? What's wrong? I don't understand.
It's go time, and that's your little bonus treat on top. All right, we got this. The man, the myth, the legend with a fresh kit.
Johnny Jesus.
All right,
boys.
day two. Let's go.
Let's ride.
This is a Tribute Monday weekend. I got work first thing tomorrow morning. Dhani's gotta get to the airport tonight. We're up against the clock. We're gonna have to ride hard, not take as many breaks, focus on getting to Burlington.
House bridge. Bridge house.
In order to finish the mission, the guys have chosen a route that starts at the base of the notorious Lincoln Climb and winds its way over 80 miles back to Burlington. With 7,000 feet of vertical climbing to go, the guys have a long day ahead, and the hardest climbing of the entire route is just getting going.
Oh God, here we go.
It's a good way to warm up. Lincoln Gap.
Steep winding road. Oh, no trucks or buses. Sorry, Dhani. You have to stay back.
So the beginning of this climb, it's not too bad. Kind of eases you in,
Just keep pedaling.
and then all of a sudden it's like hitting the wall. Jacks up to like 20% grade, and it is sustained. There are no brakes.
Because I'm going to the top of this gap, and then I'm gonna take a nap. Up, up, up we go. We're climbing up the Lincoln Gap. The sweat coming off my face, but I can't put a foot down and be a disgrace.
Steepest paved road in America.
All right, this is the final hard stretch. That's it. Woo! Better than any cup of coffee I've ever had.
Jason was talking about, all right, when you feel like you're about to quit, it's the end.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good ride.
A successful climb over Lincoln Gap keeps the guys' stoke high. All three finish the climb without getting off their bikes, and for a while the riding is fast and keeps them on pace to finish the mission. But as the miles creep in, all three of the guys begin to suffer. And Dhani begins to hit a wall, struggling to keep the pace up.
Mike and Jason won't miss me if I decide to just pull on over, take a little nap. Oh, man.
We have introduced the Beat Monday protocol of you just gotta get to the airport, you gotta go. And I think that's starting to be taxing on him a little bit, but he's doing everything he can to keep riding and keep us on track to get to Burlington in time.
It's a 2-hour drill. Let's go. Come on, boys.
Drive drill! Woo!
Oh, there he is. Boys are cruising right now in the dog days of day 2 on this Beat Monday adventure. We've got almost 50 miles in the bag. Got 2 hours left before we gotta call it. And we've got just over 30 miles to go. So it's time to throw down.
If we're gonna get to Burlington in time, we gotta work as a team and ride as 3. I personally love the fact that Dhani's here. I think it adds a level of complexity, it adds a level of newness, and there's some fun challenges. You know, it takes work to get all members of the team across the finish line, and I think that's part of the fun.
This is it, dude. Leave it all out. This is good. Good pace. Stick together. Work together as a team. Finish strong.
Almost there. Couple of bridges, a couple downhills. This is beautiful. It's beautiful out here. Good job. Good job.
Vermont Gravel Growler. Check. So Dhani, what'd you think? You were an absolute warrior. Everything we look for in a Beat Monday partner. You just kept the mood light, kept suffering, just said yes to everything we threw at you. And it was honestly a pleasure to have you along. Maybe we'll get you back out here for another one sometime.
I really enjoyed myself. There were some moments where I really had to check in, but that's what it's about. I mean, Beat Monday is about living your weekends to the fullest. It's about understanding that you work really, really hard, and most people take time off. But in Beat Monday, we just go for it. And those are the people that really make it.
Love it. Thanks so much for joining us, brother. All right, safe travels. Let's go.